Listen to the Dreadhead Trader with a grain of black salt. Do your own due diligence. Be your own DD. Be your own designated driver. You cannot trust what I say 100%. Know I have your best interests, and I always keep it 100. I'm back with another Whip Game Series video. This one's gonna be a little bit against the grain, or I'm gonna say all against the grain. Where are my felons at? Where are the convicted felons at? This video is for y'all. I want to let y'all know, in case you don't know, trading and investing is legal for a convicted felon. There are no background checks. Doesn't matter what crime you committed, for the most part, as long as it wasn't like a financial type of crime that you committed, something like tax fraud, armed robbery, some type of scamming or skimping, identity theft. If you didn't commit a crime to that type of nature or level, it all depends on your parole officer or probation officer. There's obviously limitations to what you can do in order to like make income. I'm not a convicted felon. I don't know anything about that, but I would say do your own research before you just listen to a random dreadheaded cat on YouTube on his work break. There are advantages that can get you in the door of learning how to day trade. You do not need to apply for no college. You don't have to pay for no course or Discord. You can simply go on YouTube or Google and do your own research. And depending on the brokerage, you could pretty much go to any brokerage and day trade, swing trade, and invest legally. This is what they don't really tell you being a felon. You can have one strike, you can have two. Hell, you can even be doing life. As long as you have some type of investments, some type of stocks or coins or metals on your brokerage, well, digital metals for that case, bonds, ETF, it could literally stay in there for a 25-year sentence. And if you're doing life, you can have beneficiaries on there. People could take your money once you're gone. Or if you're doing like a 5-10, when you come home, if you chose that right investment to invest in, when you come home, when you get out, you're good to go. You'll have a gain. You'll have most likely little to no taxes to pay, depending on how much your profit is, because, you know, long-term capital gains and all that good stuff. But the reason why I'm putting this out there, because I personally know a couple cats that are felons, that invest, that day trade, that are doing quite well for themselves. And we all know, if you're on house arrest, if you're on parole, probation, you're already like at a disadvantage to getting a job. Like getting hired to work at most places, you'll get denied for the most part, unless you get a warehouse job, you become a janitor, or I hate to say, go back into the streets of the black market again and do unlawful things for income, which got a lot of felons in prison in the first place. And it's wild because our president, I didn't vote for this fool, but Donald Trump, he's a convicted felon, right? And look at him, he has his own stock, DJT, his initials, Donald J. Trump stock. It's a meme stock. He also has a meme coin, the Trump coin. So it's like, it's hidden in plain sight. It's hidden in plain sight. If you have a strike or two, you can invest, you can day trade. Because the odds of you, like, even if you're not looking for a particular job, if you're just trying to get enrolled into school, you go to college. Colleges are going to deny you for the most part. Even if you do get accepted, you get a job. application. You put it in there. They do your background check. They're not going to get you. But if you go on Robinhood or Webull or any of those platforms, even something crypto like Coinbase, they don't care. As long as you ain't done nothing tax, fraud related or financial related, for the most part, you get your foot in the door. Now, I'm not going to get into the specific type of crimes people commit and do this. I'm not here for that. And personally, I've been trying to reach out to homies out in California that we're in the gang life, that are gang members or gang bangers, because there's people in LA County, San Bernardino County that I know that are part of life, and something like this could be life changing for them if they have some money that they're willing to afford to lose. And I always tell people, whether if you're a criminal or civilian, always have money saved up and stashed and stored before you think about day trading or investing, because you don't want to go in there blindfolded, not knowing what you're doing and not knowing how to control your risk reward management. But I'm just saying that you can have a career in trading and have a long-term investment or investments and make something of yourself. So just try to think outside the box, zoom out, put those binoculars on, and see what happens, because not all felons are guilty of crime. A lot of people are innocent that are in prison, incarcerated, and a lot of them have due dates in court to try to get off early or get a plea deal, because there's a lot of dirty, racist judges and prosecutors and attorneys out there who don't care about people who are going to go down for crimes they didn't commit. So yeah, this is for the felons. This is for the criminals who are looking for a way to turn their lives around, and the innocent felons who are supposed to be civilians but are wrongfully convicted and prosecuted and judged upon when looking for a job and a career once they come home. So yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, get this out to people. People need to know this, man. If you got a family or a loved one that's in a tough situation but has some money that they want to take a chance on, maybe this could be something that can get them going. But until next time, this your boy, Train G's with G. I'm out.